Okay, very good evening to you fellow Rotarians. We are starting off right now the program for our prospects. I know a lot of people are joining in. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes for our facilitators to join in so that we can start off. My name is Rotarian John Odibo. I will be your host or anchor for this program. I can recognize a few members, Rotarians that have joined us. Rotarian Oluwafemi Dada, you are welcome to this program tonight. I also recognize past President Sadiq Adebisi. I appreciate your participation tonight. I also have Rotarian Omolola Soriolu. Yes, you are also here tonight, and I appreciate you. Despite our very busy weekend, we have found time to again join in this program, and we expect a lot of our prospects to also be here, so we can still reach out to our presidents to add prospects to this program because it is actually meant for them. It is 8:46, and very soon by 9 o'clock, we'll actually be teeing off, as it were, and having our DG call this meeting to order. But as it were, right now we have just four participants on the screen right now joining us, and we will give a little time for more Rotarians to join in the program tonight. Thank you very much. I am your anchor, Rotarian John Odibo, Deputy District Secretary, and I will be piloting this event, this program tonight. Thank you very much. Going by the caliber of Rotary leaders that will be facilitating today, so much information and Rotary knowledge will be shared. So it's not going to be time wasted at all. We are going to really gain a lot. I also have my boss, the District Executive Secretary, also joined, past President Mike Effiong. You are welcome to
good evening, everybody.
Program. Yeah, thank you very much. We are expecting the DG, so maybe we should be asking you, where is our DG, sir?
He will join shortly. I just sent me a message.
All right, thank you very much. And so right now we are 5, and so we are also expecting more people to join us. Yes, more people are joining in, and so the list of participants is increasing. Like I said, we have a list of facilitators that will be sharing a lot of Rotary information with us tonight. So it is not going to be time wasted at all. Yes, we have our Kusheleri also joined us now. PDG, Rotarian Martine Lawson has also just joined us. We appreciate you, Ma. You are welcome, Ma.
Thank you, John. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Ma. I'm just saying that in a short while we are going to tee off having our DG call the meeting to order. And going by the caliber of Rotary leaders that will be facilitating, is going to really be sharing a lot of Rotary information and knowledge tonight. Even for us Rotarians, we will gain a lot from this session. And so we also expect that we'll bring in our prospects so that they are the ones the class is actually meant for. So we'll expect that we'll have a lot of them also join us, and so that they can have first-hand information from those who know and have the knowledge to share. Thank you so very much. My PAG, Kamal Opola, you have also joined us. We appreciate you. We are 7 right now, and the participation list is increasing. And as we go on, I will give room, of course, for questions and answer, but then comments can be shared in the chat room, and we would read them out so that we can have answers to them. The time is 8:49, and very shortly the DG is going to join in, and we would kick off properly whilst he calls to order. We'll be having our PDG Omotile Lawson share with us. We'll be having our DGE, our amiable Rotarian Bukola Bakare is also facilitating. We have our immediate past district governor, Dr. Olole Kukoyi, will also be sharing with us. And we'll also be having the chair membership, district chair membership. Our PDG, Ola Oyebade, will also be facilitating. So, I mean, it's a night of great information, great Rotary knowledge. And so it's, like I said, it's not going to be time wasted. And so I would urge us to grab our pens, to grab our papers, to take notes and make jottings. Thank you so very much. We are 7 right now. Yeah, you are welcome, the Chief of Staff, my PAG, Shayo Satuyi. Welcome to the platform. I can also see RC Otoijaniki Central. That is what I have here. I don't see the name. Yeah, also welcome. Please, if you are not, you can mute. If you are not facilitating, you can mute. I can hear background sound. PAG Kamal, I can hear your voice. Please, can you mute? Especially when the session is going to start in a jiffy. It is 8:51 right now, and so we're expecting more participants, especially our facilitators, our Rotary leaders, to join us shortly.
I think the host, we lost the host.
That's Elizabeth.
Is the people there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I thought we lost you at a point.
I'm here. Okay, I just was quiet for a bit, but I'm here. Thank you very much, ma. Okay, we have grown to 10. I've grown to 10. Let me see who is here so that I can recognize them. Ogumoyero. I'm sorry if I have not pronounced the name very well. Rotarian, you are welcome to this.
PAG Ogumoyero. PAG.
Yes, okay, PAG Ogumoyero. Yes. You are welcome, sir. You are welcome tonight, sir. Okay, anytime soon. Yeah, I think the DG is going to also join us, and we are going to kick off at exactly 9 p.m.
The DG is in the house.
My DG, welcome, sir.
No, DGE.
DGE, oh, my DGE, man. You're highly appreciated for joining us tonight. You're welcome, man. Thank you very much for joining, man.
Good evening. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, I was just saying that in the GFE, the DG will be joining and will be calling the meeting to order so that we can take off immediately. Save our time. Thank you very much for joining. We're 11 right now, and the number is growing. Yes, we also have the president-elect from RC Okemoson Golden, Rotarian Adegboye Isaac. Yes, you are welcome.
He's the president, not president-elect, sir. I'm the United President, sir.
Okay. Maybe you need to change this appellation. You are still carrying PE, RC Okemoson. So United President, you are welcome,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much, sir.
All right. We also have Rotarian Abayomi Adesonya in the house. Angela Ibinazaka. You are also welcome tonight. Yeah, we have Rotarian Kunle Olagunju of RC Ikeja Airport. You are also welcome. My PhD, Busola Satuyi, again, I welcome you to the house tonight. Yes, Rotarian Olufemi Dada, past President Sadiq Adebisi, you are also welcome tonight. The time is 8:56, and the moment the DG comes in, we are 14 right now. Yeah, it's a good number at this time of the night for for a training like this. But I can assure you that it's not going to be time wasted at all, given the caliber of facilitators that we have. Wonderful Rotarians with great Rotary knowledge and information to impact us tonight. And so that we can also go and do the impacting in our various clubs. Thank you very much for being part of this tonight. The list is growing. The list is growing, and we're just waiting for a few moments, and then we will start off properly. I'm also expecting my IPDG, Dr. Oluwole Kuko here. We spoke a while ago. He will surely be with us tonight. Let me just quickly run through what we'll be having tonight. We'll be having a brief introduction of the district governor by, of course, the one and only district executive secretary, past President Mike Effiong. The moment the DG calls to order, is going to be doing that. Then we would have a brief welcome address by PAG Ben Humale, the district new club development chair. He will also be introducing the regional and district officers, as well as the provisional clubs and advisors. We would have opening remarks by our very own DG, the Prince of Impact, Prince Henry Akinyele, will be helping us with the opening remarks. Then we'll go to the orientation session, the orientation proper, where we have the history and organization of Rotary International. That will be taken by the district membership chair, our PDG Bola Oyebade. Then mission of Rotary. The mission of Rotary will be taken by our district governor-elect for District 9111, Rotarian Bukola Bakare. Then we would have responsibilities of membership, that's attendance requirements and financial obligations, will be taken by our very own Koshele, our Assistant Rotary Membership Coordinator for Region 27, PDG Omotunde Lawson will be doing that for us. And for benefits of membership, our immediate past district governor, Dr. Oluwole Kukoyi, will be on hand to take that. Then we would have question and answer session that are prospective members and speakers would be taking that question and answer session. By 10:15, we should be able to wrap up and close, and that will be done for us by our very own DG. It is 8:59, and Just expecting the DG. Yeah, my PAG, Adeoyene Konsa. I greet you. You are welcome, sir. You're welcome. Honestly, the bill has actually risen to 23 right now. And our DG is here. Our DG is DG. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, John.
You're just right on time, sir. So I think it is 9 p.m. Our DG is here. My DG, my DGE, past district governors in the House, fellow Rotarians, you are again welcome to this wonderful program. It is the program for prospective members to rotation class. Theme, Rotary, the way to be. I will be yielding the floor to the DG to call this meeting to order. My DG, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Rotarian John Odibo. Good evening, distinguished Rotary leaders that are here. And a good evening to all my dear friends, our prospective members. It is my pleasure to welcome you to tonight's orientation program for the prospective members of Rotary. On that note, please permit me to please call this session to order. I hereby call this session to order. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my DG. So, fellow Rotarians, district leaders, we are taking off right now. And the next is my boss, the district executive secretary, Rotarian Michael Effiong, who will do the brief introduction of our district governor. My district executive secretary, over to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, district governor, district leaders, friends and guests. It gives me great pleasure to introduce number one Rotarian district, Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyele. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, sir. You can go ahead, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Our district executive secretary. I think we probably lost him. Yeah, you can go ahead, sir.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes. Are you there? We can hear you.
John Mike?
I think he's having issues with his with the network.
Please, if you are here, kindly rename. If you are not naming your presence with your real name, please do so that we don't have iPhones, we don't have HP and all that, so we can identify everybody. Thank you. You have to rename your device. Thank you.
Okay, maybe we should just take that short interlude to quickly do the renaming. I can see Will's iPhone. Please kindly rename so that we can identify you properly. And I can also see HP. Please rename so that we can identify. We can put a face to the. We can put a face to the name. Please.
Yeah, but it's not.
Can't collect money from this people. And they met
I'm sorry, if you are not speaking, can you kindly mute, please, so that we won't have a multitude of voices. Let's kindly mute if you are not speaking. We're expecting the district executive secretary to take the introduction, the brief introduction of our district governor.
Maybe I'll request you, John, just do a
Okay.
brief one so we move on, please. Thank you.
Okay.
DDS John, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
He's
Yes.
speaking now.
We can hear you.
I'm sorry that I think I went off for a few minutes. I was just trying to have take a brief introduction of one Rotarian in the district. And as I was saying, Rotarian Henry Akiele, whom we fondly call the Prince of Impact, has spent 30 years.
Exactly what happened. Those boys.
In Rotary. Began his journey in the early 1990s, a member of the Club, where he served as president from 1996 to 1997. He was also an active member of the Rotary Club of the University of Illinois during his university days. He and other members who were Rotary actors formed the Rotary Club of Maryland Ikeja in 2001. Henry's passion for the growth of his club is indescribable. He remains the only member who has consistently served as a board member for 10 years. And in the year 2006 to 2007, was president of the club. Henry's debut at the district dates back to 2009 to 2010 when he served as the secretary to the Generation Committee of the Marathon Summit. He has served as member, chairman, subcommittee, vice chair, chairman, and resource person to several district committees. Few of those positions he has held with chair, ethics committee 2010-2011, chair West Africa Project Fair Committee 2012-2013. In the same year 2013-2014, he's been an assistant governor. He also served as assistant governor 2016 to 2018. Was chair presidential citation 2014-2015, chair Rotary Foundation Demand Grants 2017-20. On the pioneer membership lead coordinator for our former district 910 from 2017 to 2020. That was not all. He was also chair $1 million challenge 2019 to 2020. Vice chair conference committee 2019-2020. For the Consent Committee 2019-2020. In 2020-2021 was made the zonal coordinator. In 2021-2022 was chairman district governor installation committee. And 2022-2023 Rotary Youth Leadership Academy right now, which is actually ongoing in our district. In year 2020-2023 he became a district governor of a designate. And in typical Rotary fashion, a year later, after serving meritoriously, became district governor nominee and currently serves as our #1 Rotary. Henry is a graduate and faculty member of Rotary Leadership Institute and the National Editor of RLI Nigeria. He has facilitated many training organizations across Nigeria. The Prince of Impact has attended over 10 Rotary International Conventions. I am a governor of the debt planning sessions in Zambia and Mauritius, as well as the International Concert in Orlando, Florida, USA. He's a major donor and benefactor of the Rotary Foundation and an ardent soldier of polio fund. He's a recipient of the prestigious Excellence Service Award of the Nigerian National Polio Boss Committee for his outstanding contribution. Recently won the Regional Service Award for polio recognition of his non-financial contribution to polio education. He's a successful businessman. He's been community services and municipality. Almost a functions for the children. The Prince of Impact is the blue-blooded prince of the foreign kingdom in Ondo State. In Ondo Kingdom, and he is married to Lillian Ilolao Education needs and the proprietors of what will be She is with two beautiful children. Present to you our number one veteran, Prince.
Thank you very much, my district secretary. Though it was so difficult to hear you clearly, I can understand where you are at the moment. I want to say a very big thank you for that presentation. And just before we move on, kindly pardon me, it is in the tradition of Rotary to please observe the silent invocations. Let us please jointly take the Rotary grace after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. O Lord, Lord and giver of all, we praise
thee for
daily food. May the Rotary friends and Rotary ways help
us
to
to
serve
serve
thee,
thee,
O Lord. Thank you very much once again. It is my pleasure. I feel greatly honored to address this gathering this evening. I am excited to have these new friends who are on the verge of joining this global organization called Rotary. The group of professionals and business leaders, community leaders who are impacting their society, doing good in the world. I sincerely want to welcome you to this orientation class. I am glad that you are joining an organization that is well known all over the world, about over 1.4 million membership all over the world, located in more than 240 countries and geographical locations. You all know, I know some of you might have come across what Rotary is all about, but you will know that Rotary is an organization that centers our core values around service, integrity, leadership, fellowship, and diversity. And it is quite very interesting to see that we have quite a number of you, my dear friends, who are willing to join these organizations. I want to encourage you to please participate in tonight's orientation class, ask questions, and of course, make your own contributions so that it will, I know definitely it's going to be centered, going to be a kind of facilitations that is going to be very interactive. So I want to please appeal to you to please listen so that the journey, your journey to becoming a Rotarian starts from now. I want to thank all our leaders that are here, starting from my immediate part district governor, Dr. Oluwole Kukoyi. I can see you here. And of course, our district learning facilitator and assistant regional coordinator on membership, our own past district governor, Motunde Lawson. I can also see here that we have our district governor-elect, the woman that will take over from me in the next Rotary year, Rotarian Bukola Bakari, and of course the spouse, Rotarian Latif Bakari. I want to say a very big thank you. I recognize you sincerely, my district governor nominee, Samuel Ayetutu. I can also see our district membership share. Past district governor, Bola Oyebade, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I recognize you as well. I cannot mention everybody, but just in brief, I recognize every district leaders that are here, all our United Presidents, all assistant governors that are here. And I want to assure you, our guests and friends, that after these sessions, you will see what Rotary stands for. And I believe that that will begin the journey to the shuttle of your various clubs. As we speak, we have almost 10 provisional clubs ongoing. And I believe that you will strive to introduce one before the charter of your own club. Once again, I enjoy you to please participate and do have a wonderful session. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my DG. I think he actually deserves a round of applause, even though we have been muted. Thank you very much. With our emojis, we can just do that to appreciate our DG for that wonderful brief remarks. Right now, we actually supposed to have our PAG, Ben Humale, the district new club development chair, introduce to us regional and district officers, and as well as provisional clubs and advisors. But it's having issues right now with connection. So I'm just going to do that. Permit me to just quickly do that. Then we will move onto the orientation proper. All right. Order of preference, I would like to introduce to us our Ikeja for provisional Rotary clubs, Ikeja Cosmopolitan, and the person in charge of that is PAG Adeleke Yusuf. I mean, he is the one sponsoring that. Ikeja Cosmopolitan. The sponsor
the
is
new club advisor.
Yeah, okay, new club advisor. Okay. We have Lagos Airport Metropolitan. New club advisor is past president Bat Ufwegbunam. Number 3 is Agege Royal. Agege Royal. PAG Tunde Olaniyan. Sponsor club is Maryland. Number 4 is Alagbado Oban. And the new club advisor is past president Adeni Adelusi. The sponsor club is Abule Egba Metro. Then we have Ejigbo Laurel. The advisor is past president Sadiq Adebisi, and the sponsor club is RC Okota. We also have Ajao Estate Golden. Club advisor is AG Tunde Ojo, and sponsoring club is RC Maryland. At number 7 is Festival City Pathfinder. And the club advisor is AG Jalili Efedi. The sponsor club is his club as well. That's RC Ojodu. Then we have number 8. The last but not the least is E-Club Golfer Circle. That is the club advisor is our PAG. Our PAG Adeoye Nekon, and the club sponsor, the sponsoring club is RC Ikeja. Yeah, thank you so very much. Right now,
we have E-Club.
I think PAG Ben is there now.
Okay.
Sorry, John. We have E-Club Gateway as well as the number 10. And there is a mix-up somewhere. It's Eco Royal, not Agege Royal. It's Eco Royal. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, my DG, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, since we have our PAG Ben Humale, are you in the house? Okay, I can't see him. Right. Okay, let me. Okay, my PhD Beru Kumale, if you're in the house, maybe you just want to spend like 2 seconds to say hello to everyone. And okay, if not, we will be moving into the orientation proper right now. And it would be my pleasure to yield the floor to our past district governor, Rotary Bola Oyebade, who is the district membership chair, to take us through history and organization of Rotary International.
15 minutes.
And time is 15 minutes. I will be sharing your slides. Just give me a second to share your slides so that we can all see what you are giving to us.
Thank you very much for that, Assistant Executive District Secretary. I say a very good evening to Mr. DG and to our district leaders. Intending members that are here, our guests, Rotary guests, I want to say a very big, nice good evening to everybody and congratulate all the club advisors that are here for doing a very great job. I hope I'm being heard, please.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm still awaiting the slides to be shared. I'm still awaiting the slide to be shared, please.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm having some challenges here.
As we await the slide to be shared, let me mention quickly that guests that will be joining us in Rotary, Mr. DG, I've mentioned to you that you're just about joining one of the best organizations, service organizations in this whole wide world. And for some of us that have been in this organization, we've had no regrets. So for you to have made that decision to be a member of the Rotary International, what that means is that you are just on your path to doing one of the greatest things in this whole wide world. So I must congratulate you as you begin your specific journeys into Rotary. Mr. Assistant District Secretary John, still awaiting that.
Okay, it's going to come up now.
Is there anyone can help him share it?
It's going to come up now, sir.
Okay.
Please, can you send to Lizzie as well?
Lizzie is, I think, I don't know.
Okay.
I asked it. Okay, good.
Okay, you can go on, sir.
All right, it started. Okay, are you controlling it at your end? All right, so let's quickly move. I've spent a few minutes of my 15 minutes and I'll try to catch up as far best as possible.
Live show.
But I want to believe my 15 seconds is just about to begin. And it will start very now. All right, so history and organization of Rotary International, and that's been taken by me. Next slide, please. We'll be discussing this, and part of what I've noted to be the... Are you moving on, please? John?
Yes, I'm trying to do that, sir.
Okay, just move to the next slide, please.
Okay, sir.
All right. What I have here is some of the training objectives. Well, what I've written down is for me to be able to introduce new members to the essence of Rotary. That's number one. Number two, to make members appreciate, new members, that is, appreciate the history behind the formation of Rotary and to get new members to know the organization of Rotary International. Right? Now, let's look at some of the, our major focus will be the history of Rotary, Rotary at the early stage, and organization of Rotary. Now, what is Rotary? It's important that you know what Rotary is, know the kind of organization you have decided to join. Rotary is an association of professional men and women that are united in their ideals of service. Rotary practically fills the vacuum created by government of communities in the world. Rotary is tolerant of religion, ethnic, race, gender, creed. Rotary also comprises of adult people with resources, including time, talent, treasure, and thinking. People in Rotary make their resources readily available to serve less privileged members of their society. So what we're saying in essence is that Rotary is just one big organization that supports the general public. Rotary supports the general public. Now, in Rotary, like most organizations, we have core values. And basically, there are 5 core values in Rotary. The first being service, of course. We serve members of the community with every talent, every resources that we have, our thinking, our treasure. Rotary believes so much in fellowship, friendship. Friendship is very important in Rotary. And if you ask me, perhaps that was the first core values because we all came in through friendship. You all are coming in through friendship right now, and we love that. Rotary also believes so much in integrity. Everybody comes with the idea of doing perfect things at the right time. Your level of integrity must be top-notch. Diversity in the sense that people does not believe it. I want to believe somebody's phone is on. If I say device is on, if you can have that, muted, please. Diversity stands that Rotary does not discriminate. People come from all walks of life. Be you a man, a woman, a Christian, a Muslim, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, India, anywhere in the world. You can be a white man, a black man, a colored person. You can be of any religion, Christian, Muslim, Hindu. You can be an idol worshiper. Rotary accommodates every people. Rotary includes everybody. You don't necessarily have to be physically all right. You can have some impediment physically, and you can even have visual challenges. Rotary will accommodate everybody. And Rotary, finally, the 5th core value, Rotary teaches us and builds most of us up in leadership. We get trained, like you are getting trained right now. We get trained periodically, and we all learn. Keep learning each day, and everybody builds up, and we become better people. At Rotary, at our clubs, we play roles, and all these roles eventually support us, not only in our community, support us also in our homes, and support us to even be better citizens of the world. Rotary supports all this, and those are all what we refer to as our core values. Next, please. Next, please. All right, let's quickly mention briefly the history of Rotary. I'm sure you'll have Googled, you'll have read that Rotary was actually started by 4 men. 4 men, precisely. Paul Harris, Sylvester Shield, Hiram Shorey, and Gustavus Law. The main person that started Rotary itself, the one who came up with the idea, happened to be a lawyer, Paul Harris. Paul Harris happened to hail from Chicago, a young man. He lived in Chicago, and he was of humble background. He wasn't such a rich person when he was being raised by his grandfather. And he was practically, history made us to understand that he was quite a lonely person, and he wanted people to be friends with him in a new Chicago world that was filled of banditry, corruption. As a matter of fact, I learned that corruption in Chicago in the early 1905, when Rotary started, was worse than what we have currently in most countries of Africa. So you can imagine where somebody like that wants to form an organization. And then there existed clubs like the Boy Scouts and many other organizations that were not doing particularly what he wanted. So he just wanted something quite different from what everybody were running then in Chicago. So he decided to call 3 other friends of his, Sylvester Shield, Hiram Shorey, and Gustavus Lowe. Now, all these guys are professionals in their own right, coal dealer, merchant, tailor, and a mining engineer, respectively. In the room 711, that's 711, on the 7th floor was where they had the first meeting. And that room happened to be one of those friends' offices. And that's Gustavus Lowe's office. And the date was 23rd of February, 1905. So we can practically say that was when Rotary was given birth to. If you're asked at any time when Rotary was given birth to, please do not hesitate to quickly jump into a positive answer that it was on the 23rd of February, 1905. Rotary, you must understand, was not first and foremost a fellowship. It was first and foremost a fellowship and business booster club. First and foremost, it was a fellowship, an association of friends. You'll recall the core values we mentioned previously. Fellowship was the second one I mentioned after service. Fellowship indeed was the first reason why Rotary started, and it was a business booster club, business booster association of men. There weren't women in those days, of men. So what they wanted to do was just to come together and ensure that each person's businesses were fully protected. Rotary, you must note, was not formed for humanitarian services in the first instance. Rotary was started as a result of acquaintance and the need for fellowship and business boosting. So please, over time, Rotary eventually changed. By 1911, Rotary changed into what it's developed fully into right now. Let's have the next slide. So let's look at some of the purpose of Rotary, why Rotary was formed, and why Rotary is still in existence. Next, please. The purpose of Rotary was to build a friendship. I mentioned earlier, when it got started, friendship and acquaintance amongst friends and amongst people in the same association of Rotary. So members will only naturally patronize each other's businesses and support each other because they trust themselves. So Rotary was more of a business association, so to say, business association. All right, so let's move on, please. We can therefore say that the purpose of Rotary can be summarized as the delivery of selfless humanitarian service to members of the community and an observation of ethical standards in all our dealings. All right, it's more of coming together of people, taking care of themselves business-wise, protecting their businesses, protecting their persons, and in the process, serving humanity. All right, that is what Rotary has done to. Let's see the next slide, please, Mr. IDS. Mr. IDS, are you there? The next one after that, please. All right, so quickly, because of time, I don't have so much time, we'll quickly look at the organization of our Rotary. Rotary is not just another organization, rather it's an organization all of us have joined, and Rotary is heavily and well structured. It is well structured. Over time, by the time you join fully, you'll begin to see most of all these structures in full play. So at the apex level, there is the RI Board of Directors, and that's the governing body of Rotary. They make all strategic decisions and they support us administratively all over the world. We also have the Rotary International President, who serves a one-year term. Everybody serves a one-year term, by the way. Over time, you get to know that. It might be surprising and you might want to exercise it as new members, but over time, you realize that we all have enough time to plan and to execute what we have. So there is a Rotary International President who serves only a one-year term globally. all over the world. So he's a leader, or she is a leader. And the person gets elected about 23 months prior to the time the person will be serving. As a matter of fact, we just got a nomination just this month. Somebody, Justin, please, can you mute yourself? Thank you very much, Justin. So we have a Rotary International president who gets nominated like about 23, 22 months prior to the time he or she begins office. We have also a Rotary International General Secretary who is an appointed person, appointed by the RI board, and the one see to the day-to-day transaction of Rotary operations, of Rotary International, so that Rotary can run perfectly well. Also at the district level, next please. At the district level, we have our district. Rotary for administrative purposes is divided into districts so that we all can know where we are and be able to segmentize, so to say, all right? We currently have over 530 districts all over the world, and Nigeria boasts of 6 districts. All right. Over time, you you have to learn some of all this to know where you really are. Our districts, each district is headed by a district governor. Each district is headed by a district governor, and the district governor serves as the administrative head of that particular district. So the district governor, so to say, is the CEO, if you want to, of that particular district, or if you like, is the MD, if you want, of that particular district, and the district will supervise and give direction for the district. The district also has its own specific board, and the district also support all the clubs under it. Let's move next, please, as we move close. Mr. Diazia, thank you very much. Under the district, within the district, we have local clubs. There are various clubs in various districts, too many clubs all over the world. Currently, we have 78 clubs in our district, and that's just one district in the entire country. And we have club presidents that heads each of those clubs. There's a president at the local level, there's a governor at the district level, and there is a president at the international level. Beatrice, can you please mute yourself? Thank you. There's I'm saying, hang it, can you go back a bit, please, Mr. IDS? I'm saying there's a local club, and at our local club, you have club presidents. And we have members also. Each member is part of a club, and the members serve in certain committees, and the members are either club officers or club directors, and could be the club president also, as the case may be, and everybody grows at that level. Now, you might want to quickly ask the types of membership, and I think I should quickly drop this before my time concludes in another 1 minute or two, that we have 2 types of membership in Rotary. 2 types. There is the active one, and there is the honorary one. The active one, that the one most of us are, all of us on this platform currently are listening to this and participating. We are all active members in our clubs, and we have the honorary one. For you to be an active member, you must be a dues-paying member. To be a dues-paying member, and you play a role within the club, and we all grow, and there are people that we consider to be honorary members. These are people that do not pay dues, and they are not under any obligations as much as the active member. So theirs is just to be, it's honorary. We have honored them with membership because we probably identify them to be doing specific good in the community, and they can be honorary members within our club. We do not charge them to be like active members, but if they want to behave more like active members, anytime they feel like they can, but constitutionally, they are not active members. I think I'll have to stop that from here now. I think I've done about 16 minutes and yield the floor to the next speaker if there are no questions for now. Thank you very much for this opportunity as I truncate for now.
Thank you very much, my PDG, sir. You are a compendium, so we can't expect anything less from you. Thank you so very much for that wealth of knowledge of the history of Rotary that you just shared with us. Well, question and answers will be taken later, and so it's not going to come immediately. So thank you so very much once again for helping us do this. The next will be just a minute. Yes, the mission of Rotary, and it will be taken by our delectable district governor-elect, Rotarian Bukola Bakare. That's a mission of Rotary. I would also be sharing her slides. Just a minute. I would also be sharing her slides so that we can all follow through as she takes us through it.
Good evening, my DG, district leaders, fellow Rotarians, and prospective Rotarians.
Welcome, man. I would
Rotarian John.
Yes.
Share my slides
in a jiffy, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, ma.
I'll be talking this evening about the mission of Rotary International. We're still waiting for the slide.
I think we have it now.
No, not yet. You need to click it open. If you click it on your laptop.
Yes, I've done that.
Well, it's not showing from my end. Let me see if I can share from my screen.
I saw something initially.
You need to minimize this one. Minimize this window and open the PowerPoint app.
Rotarian Ojibo?
Yes, I have done that.
Maybe your screen is frozen. You may want to start the process again.
Maybe you refresh your screen. Let me see if I can share from my end.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if I can share from my end. Oh, no. Okay, let me go ahead while you're still trying so that we manage the time. Okay. The mission of Rotary International is to provide service to others. The presenter be given. Okay, sir. Let's see if we can give him. Is the host correct, sir?
Yeah, it says it's sharing. I don't know why it is not.
Okay. Well, the mission is to provide service to others. This is actually the core. This is the core of Rotary's activities, where members can focus on making positive impacts in their various communities. to promote integrity. My PDG, Rotary Bola Oyebade, has spoken about integrity. Rotary actually emphasized that the importance of moral standards and ethical conduct in all our activities. We're still waiting, Rotary. Good. Thank you so much.
You have it now?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Yes, this is where we are. And of course, advanced world understanding, goodwill, and peace through its fellowship of business, professional, and community service. That's explanatory enough. Can we please go to the next slide, sir? Okay. The mission of Rotary International is achieved through Rotary structure. And what is the structure? It's in three parts: the Rotary International, the Rotary Foundation, and of course, the clubs. Rotary International is the parent body that brings all of us, everybody together as one. The Rotary Foundation, however, is the public's charity where funds are collected and distributed for charity purposes globally. And this is done by transforming donations that is got into impactful projects. Clubs. Clubs is the baseline for direct membership, where projects are executed, and these are the projects that are impactful in the society. Can we please go to the next slide, please? Okay. Now, our means of executing the mission of Rotary. This is done through the avenue of service, and we have 5. We have the club service. The club service, this focuses on making clubs very strong. We know that a thriving club is anchored by strong relationship and, of course, active membership plan. Vocational service. This calls on every Rotarian to work with integrity and, of course, contribute their expertise to the problems and needs of the society. The community service encourages all Rotarians to find ways to improve the quality of life of people in their various communities and, of course, to serve the public interest also. The youth service. The youth service recognizes the importance of empowering our youths and the young professionals through leadership development programs such as Rotaract, Interact, Rotary Youth Leadership Academy, which is currently ongoing. The closing ceremony is tomorrow at C School, and of course, Rotary Youth Exchange. Last but not least is the international service. This exemplifies our global reach in promoting peace and understanding. We support this service avenue by sponsoring or volunteering on international projects. We also seek partners abroad and much more. Please go to the next slide, please. Now, the intervention areas. These are the 7 areas of focus. The first one is water and sanitation, economic and community development, maternal and child health, basic education and literacy, disease prevention and treatment, peace and conflict. And the last but not the least is supporting the environment, which is the last one that's been added. Please go to the next slide while I conclude my. Now, who are Rotarians? Rotarians are people with a mission to create a better world, a better society, a better environment for all our people. Rotarians are people of action and passion. Rotarians are committed to making positive change, and they are people who live by its motto, which is service above self. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma. That was very wonderful. That was very impactful, loaded with information, even within the very short space of time. Thank you so very much. Questions will be asked later, but let me also, in quick succession, quickly also bring in another very powerful woman leader, if I may say, and she will be talking to us about responsibilities of membership, majoring on attendance requirements and financial obligations. And she's no other than our Assistant Rotary Membership Coordinator for Region 27. She is our past District Governor, Omotunde Lawson. Yeah,
Thank you very much, John.
To us about responsibility of membership. So let me also share your slide, Ma.
Thank you.
So that we can all participate as you.
Meanwhile, let me do the protocols while you are waiting for the slides to be shared. My district governor, distinguished leaders in the House, fellow Rotarians and our prospective members, I say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever you are tonight in Nigeria. I'm delighted to be speaking next after the first two powerful presentations. And those two presentations are quite necessary before I go to this one. Because when we're talking about your responsibilities, you have to know exactly what the structure is for us to talk about responsibilities. And of course, my topic is responsibilities of membership. Please, can you go to the second slide, please, says, bring them in. We are having this program tonight to bring prospective members in. Second slide, please. That is why you can see some people drawing, some people we are drawing, we are attracting you to be part of us, having shown interest in being members. The next slide, please. Next slide. Responsibilities of membership. As what I wrote here is this: give the following as much as you can afford. 1, your attendance at meetings, your time, your talent, your treasure, your friendship, your kindness, your connection. I can go on and on and on. Being a member requires us to give this and even more. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah. What are the types of now? There are 2 responsibilities. Number 1, attendance at meetings, and the next one is your commitment, financial commitment. So in terms of attendance, there are these types of meetings. General, I didn't put any duration there because I know general is a number of meetings to be held. Before in Rotary, it used to be once a week. But as Rotary evolves, things started changing, and therefore there's flexibility in the number of meetings that to be held in each club as agreed by the club and as stated in the club bylaws. Board meeting is usually once a month, business meeting once a month, annual general meeting once annually. That's when club officers are elected. Then committee meetings as required if you fall in the committee. Then emergency meetings could be called at any time. So depending on your level in your club, you can be part of one or more meetings. Part of general meeting, for a board member, you'll be expected to attend meetings. If a business meeting is also for all the members, it's once in a month. AGM is for all the members to choose the officers. committee if you're a member, like I said, and emergency meetings. So, of course, attendance is very germane in Rotary, particularly if it gets to time of annual general meeting when officers are elected. If you do not meet the attendance requirements as stipulated by your club, you may not be allowed to vote and you will not be voted for. So that is very important. And then the mode of meeting, it could be physical, it could be virtual, or during the course of COVID. And Rotary International quickly ensured that hybrid meeting, a virtual meeting is introduced, and all clubs were enjoined to have meetings in an hybrid fashion, so that organization will not go to extinction. And it was quite very helpful. And all Rotary clubs now must introduce virtual connectivity into their meetings to allow those who are not physically available to be part of your meeting, except for e-clubs, who, naturally, they opted for e-club because their meetings are usually held virtually. Next slide. Next slide. Now, Rotary meetings attendance rules. One, it is important to maintain a vibrant club. Where attendance is low, the meeting cannot be vibrant because there is nothing much that will be happening in the meeting. As long as there are few people, meeting becomes uninteresting. Number two, attendance fosters fellowship. If there is nobody to fellowship, to connect with, to have fun with, there is nothing much that can happen. There can be vibrancy, and nobody will enjoy being part of the meeting. The fellowship even makes members to look forward to attending meetings. Three, it facilitates communication on club and Rotary international news. At fellowship, definitely when you attend, whether physically or you attend online, the fact remains that you will get information firsthand, both on about the districts and also Rotary International. Number four, it provides opportunities for members to contribute to service programs and activities. You cannot be part of what you are not privy to, part of what you are not even following, part of what you don't even know when the area was cultivated. Can be part of it? Meanwhile, when you are paying your dues, you are like a shareholder in an organization. You should be part and parcel of all that happens in the club, and therefore you should be available at your meetings to contribute your own quota to service projects and other activities. Then these rules require members to attend a minimum. Rotary International Constitution says a minimum percentage of meetings, often 50% or 60% of the total number of meetings in a year. That's about 25 to 30% of your club meetings in each half of the year. But everything, like I said, now depends on your own bylaws. What you agree to do is what matters. But this is basically the standard Rotary Club Constitution. That's where this one is derived from. So your attendance, like I said, is also very, very important when it gets to time of AGM and officers are to be appointed. But you can make up for missed meetings. Let me tell you that even when you have missed your own meeting, you can fellowship with any club worldwide, anywhere in the whole world. Once you know a meeting is going on there, you feel free to enter club and you be their guest. So nobody is thrown out of any club anywhere in the world. You are a member of all the Rotary clubs that exist in the whole wide world. Next slide, please. So when you miss a meeting, the club that you have fellowship with will give you a makeup card. I'm going to share this with you. Just about 3 days ago, I was in Agbara to make a presentation. I can see this big makeup card. That was what I was giving. Having attended that fellowship with them during my presentation. So that's the makeup card. That's a sample of makeup card. So that shows that when you cannot attend your own meeting, you can make up at any other place. However, you should not make up more at other meetings more than your own attendance in your club. Please take note of that. Next slide. Next slide, please. Your financial obligations fall into 3 categories. That's the next, being a member of Rotary. And this one is you must have to know this. But this one actually is the main. You want to be a member. What next? As a prospective member, your obligations include: 1, payment of Rotary international dues of $15 at the current rate of $1,532. If the rate changes, the time the club is eventually the time when they submit for charter, That time, that is when you will know how much each member will pay. So it fluctuates with the exchange rate. Now, this is to be paid by all members and paid to international en bloc before the club can be chartered. However, subsequently, RI dues is paid semi-annually, July and January. But so take note, don't say that because you're paying $15 that you've been told now, and that is the end. That is not the end. For that is the beginning. So when that one is done, then other things will follow. Next slide. Now, we have the district dues. That's the second part of the dues that you are your obligation, district dues. These dues is provided by the district. We are under the 9111, and therefore, what is 9111 gives you as district dues, depending on your membership. Number of members in your club determines your district dues, and therefore it's going to be provided to you by the district. And once you pay your RI dues, what follows it immediately, even as you are being prepared for as you are preparing for charter now, you have to pay the district dues. Your club advisor will tell you that. Therefore, that's very essential. To be paid together with the RI dues as a new club is being put together. Then after charter, district dues is paid once annually and always due on the 1st of July, which is the commencement of a new Rotary year. So once you are chartered now and you have paid your RI dues and district dues, put in mind that subsequently, annually, you pay district dues once a year. And this is always due on the 1st of July when a Rotary year commences. Thank you. Next, please. Yes, this table is just a representation of what a district dues look like. This might not be applicable as it might be and might not be, but however, there are details written there, which shows that everything we do in Rotary is organized. What we're trying to pay for as district dues, it will be listed out for you. There's no ambiguity in it. We don't just wake up and say, pay this amount. What you have to pay for must be stated for you, and you see everything and can ask questions. That's a sample of what they're going to be given to you, depending on the number of members in your own club, provisional club, as you speak. That's just a sample of this year's district dues. Next. Next slide, please. Then club dues. That's the third part. RI dues, district dues, and club dues. The club dues is not one fits all. This is determined by your club at your club assembly, depending on your programs for the year, your activities, and your budget. So just know that there are three parts into the dues: RI, district, and club dues. Next slide, please. So your total dues annually shall be RI dues plus district dues plus your club dues. What the figure will be determined for RI dues, determined by Rotary International, district dues determined by the district, club dues determined by your club. Three together will be given to you by your club every year for you to know what to pay. Of course, your club advisor will advise you on what your immediate, as you speak now, and subsequent dues will be. Note that non-payment of RI dues is that when due will lead to termination of the club by Rotary International. And that is why we believe that as you have chosen to join us, as long as you have known your responsibilities now, you will ensure that dues are paid at the right time so that we don't put your club at the risk of being terminated by Rotary International. The non-payment of individual dues may also, please go back, don't be too fast. The non-payment of individual dues may lead to membership termination by your club. If you don't pay your dues, your club will terminate you. And if the club does not pay RI dues, RI will terminate the club. And therefore, I want to appeal to you that you can now see that it is necessary for us to pay our dues. Many of us are being Rotary 25, 30, 35, 40. Ask us, what are we finding there? All that is good is what we find in Rotary. And I'm sure the next speaker will now talk on the benefits of membership. But you ask, why we now pay these dues? What will happen? What do we stand to gain? is going to tell you about that. So on that, I want to thank you once again. I look forward to welcoming all of you on board. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. That was a very powerful one. I promised at the beginning of the program that we are not going to, it's not going to be time wasting at all because of the caliber of people that will be talking to us about Rotary. People of strong, wonderful knowledge of Rotary and very impactful information. And so that is leading us to another topic, which is, like you said, the benefits of membership. And it will be taken by no other person but our immediate past DG, Rotarian Dr. Oluwole Kukoyi. And it is the benefit of Rotary, so of membership of Rotary International. Also allow me to quickly share his slides, then so that we can also follow.
Well, thank you very much, Lieutenant John Odibo. As you are sharing my slide, let me recognize and thank District Governor for setting up this very important interaction with the prospective members. I also want to thank previous speakers and all the Rotary leaders that are here, but most importantly, the prospective members for whom this program is actually set up. The previous speakers definitely have laid a very good foundation for my presentation, and having heard about what Rotary is, how it is managed from the Rotary International to club levels, and having listened to your responsibilities, I think the next logical question will be, what are the benefits to members, to Rotarians? And this is my topic, and I'm waiting for the slides to be shared.
It's loading, sir.
Can you share my slide, please?
Yes.
That is loading.
It's loading, sir.
Okay. Why is it taking so much time?
I don't know.
Can you give me co-host right so I can share from here?
Yes, you have the co-host, sir. Co-host right, sir. You are a co-host.
Can you see my slide?
Not yet.
What of now?
Not yet.
What of now?
Yes, it's coming up. Yes, done.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you see it now, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'll be very fast with this. In actual fact, the previous speakers have made my job very easy. So, right, what are the learning objectives? In this very short presentation, we want prospective members to learn about Rotary benefits and how Rotary provides avenues for community service. And the last one will be how membership can enhance leadership, network, and service skills. Now, brief overview. Most of these have been said. I just want us to know that membership is very key in Rotary. Currently, we are 1.4 million. And in this particular district, as of today, we have 2,495 members in 78 clubs. And let me quickly say that Rotarians are members of clubs, while clubs are members of Rotary International. That is to say, Rotarians are not members of Rotary International. Rather, it is clubs that are members of Rotary International. And every member has a unique number that will be given when they're admitted into Rotary. Well, we have seen this slide before, and it's just saying that membership is very important to Rotary, and we need to bring them in, either singly or in multiples, as depicted in the slides there. Who benefits from Rotary membership? Well, let me quickly say that a lot of organizations do benefit from Rotary membership. One of them is the community. And this is where we actually do our projects, and may I say that the community represents the face of Rotary in whatever we do. Of course, clubs, districts, and Rotary International also benefit a great deal from membership of Rotarians. Of course, the governments of the world also benefit, and it's often said that organizations like Rotary fill the vacuum that is left by government. What they cannot do, we try to fill the gap, the vacuum. This is talking about the power of membership. You can see the member right on top of that pyramid, and as has been said before, Rotary is organized into zones, into districts, and into clubs. Well, the figure to the left is exactly what will be going through your mind now that you are prospective members. You'll be wondering, what am I going to gain by being a Rotarian? And I'm sure a lot of thoughts would be coming into the consciousness, and that is exactly what we want to deal with in the next slides. Well, things that you will get to know, we have the 4-way test, which actually is a pillar of what we do in Rotary. And very close to that is what we call the object of Rotary. And let me say that there are 4 aspects of this object. This is important because most of the benefits that I'm going to let you know, I've sort of arranged them to fit into each object of Rotary. So start with the development of acquaintance. We have been told before that Rotary was formed by Paul P. Harris, and this is a famous quote: "The foundation upon which Rotary is built is friendship. Of no less firm foundation could it have stood." This tells us that friendship is the bedrock of Rotary, and of course there can't be friendship if there's no membership. So friendship is very key. Of course, networking at various levels, at the club level, district level, and international level. These are things that each Rotarian will gain. Personal development is very, very important as you go along. A lot of things, seminars, lectures, you are going to attend, and of course, this would develop your skills, both personal and leadership. All these are still under development of acquaintance. We talked about leadership skills with very peculiar to Rotary is what we call classification talks, during which each Rotarian will tell others about his business or a vocation. And by this, you are exposing yourself to the numbers of Rotarians that are in your club. It's a soft advert for your club, and definitely you are going to gain a lot from this. I put this pin there because it's something that you'll be given when you are inducted. This pin is of particular importance to Rotary because it tells the world who you are, and it's something that you should be wearing at all times because it's going to throw open possibilities and opportunities for you as you wear that pin. Of course, these are just some of the benefits that fall under the development of acquaintance. If we go further, high ethical standards. The person you are seeing there is called Taylor, a Rotarian who devised the four-way test in 1932. This four-way test has been something that we are very proud of, which we proclaim at every meeting. Later you get to know the history of the four-way test because it actually saved a company that was going bankrupt through the four-way test. The same thing can also be applied by any of us, especially you prospective Rotarians, as you join Rotary. You are going to use these skills in your profession, in your vocation, in order to develop it. So we talk of vocational skills, seminars, ethics reinforcement, business development, and put the application of the four-way test to your peculiar occupation. And I must say that if you do this, you are going to get a turnaround in your business because all the four elements of the four-way test are things that would allow you to get value for your investment in your organization. Community impact. This is so important because all the projects that Rotary does through the Rotary Foundation are geared towards the community. And what is your benefit in this? By participating in these projects, and of course, you get a sense of fulfillment that yes, you are helping your community. And of course, it also increases your status in that community, the way people look at you as very responsible, contributing to the goodwill of your community. So these are some of the personal benefits that you get in your community when you get committed to Rotary. You can see that picture, doing good together, coming together. I mean, that's that bond. You can see Rotary is a family affair. You can see everybody there, father, mother, children, and all of that. So Rotary is a family affair, and coming together to do projects for your community actually increases your self-worth and gives you a sense of personal fulfillment. Still on the community, you can imagine 6, 7 clubs coming together to do a project. I mean, that sense of involvement gives satisfaction that yes, you have all contributed to your community in various ways. And also in particular, hands-on at club and district projects builds confidence in you and also increases your personal satisfaction. Yeah, the last but not the least of all of the other aspects of object of Rotary is the advancement of international understanding. And this is an area where I think you get maximum satisfaction at the international level. I think our PDG Omotunde Lawson talked about being a citizen of the world, and there's nothing as good as that. You can walk into any Rotary club anywhere in the world. Once you see the directory, you can enter there with your Rotary pin, and you'll be so recognized. And that, I think, is a thing of joy. You can see there, that is Rotary International, and you can see all the flags of all nations in almost 220 countries and geographical regions. There's nothing as good as the kind of fellowship that you get at the Rotary International level. Talk about motivation at the highest level, talk about Rotary knowledge, personal fulfillment, and lifelong friendship. You get it at the Rotary International. Well, it's not just all work and no play. You can get fun at your district level, at your club level, even up to the international level. You can see that even at the last Rotary International Convention, we had a very fun-filled party at Calgary. So for those who are looking for fun, that is where to get it. And of course, you can also use international conventions to go for sightseeing and all of that. So I want to invite all of you. Welcome to the Rotary family. It's a pleasure to welcome all of you. And you'll be glad to know that when you start with Rotary, good things happen to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, my immediate past district governor, Dr. Oluwole Kukoyi, for that wonderful presentation. I mean, it's quite enlightening. It is the segment for question and answer. But looking at the time, we are 10:21 right now. This program is actually supposed to finish by 10:15. And looking at the chat room as well, I see that a lot of the questions asked have been answered. So my DG, do we again give people the opportunity to ask questions, given that
please
a lot of
go
the
ahead,
questions...
Please, let's entertain 1-2 questions, please.
All right. Thank you very much, my DG. So by show of hands, can you, if there are questions to be asked, please let's have that so that we can quickly wrap up and then we can prepare for tomorrow, Sunday. Thank you very much. The floor is open. Let's have questions, please. Thank you very much. Let's have questions and let's make it very snappy, because time is far spent. Yes, we know we're in the comfort of our houses, of our apartments, of our rooms, but then we need to wrap this up because we have another day to live tomorrow.
Okay, Rotary please, please, you can ask your question, please. Can you put this?
Yeah, thank you very much, my DG, the past district governors in the House, the DGE, and fellow Rotarians.
Please keep protocols. Please, no straight. Okay.
Okay, so mine is not question. I just want to appreciate the efforts you've put in doing all this together. I just want to plead if you can have the kit on the district platform so that we can take it back to our various clubs and use it to train the prospective members that are not on this platform. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, thank you very much, United President Okimosan. That is noted. Any other question, please? Yes, Olufemi Dada, please go ahead.
Yeah, Rotarian Olufemi Dada, please. Your hands are raised. Go ahead, please.
Okay, hello.
Unmute yourself.
Okay, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you for the wonderful, awesome presentation, my DG. My questions are, number one, how much time will Rotary take from us? I want to know how much time, number one. Then I know of the DISCON. So is there a place where we can go maybe online for refresher on what are required of Rotarians, or maybe the website? And I'll have those two for now. Thank you so much for this orientation.
Okay, thank you very much, my Rotarian. You are already a Rotarian, and that question is anyway. We can't say precisely what time. Quantify the time Rotary will take from you. But you know that what we mean, or what Rotary means by say it will take your time, is the time you create to attend your meetings, the time you create to attend other activities of Rotary, and of course, your service projects. So it's not something we can say how much, what time will, quantify. So I think it is relative of the activities of your club. But what is most important is that when your time is needed to serve humanity, you should be willing to give it to humanity. Thank you. As regard the other questions, yes, now that you are a Rotarian, you can go to the Learning Center. There are basic courses for newly inducted Rotarians. So I would advise that you visit the Learning Centers. We will also share some documents, ABC of Rotaries and things I think you should know at the early stage of your membership. So please, you can private chat means to also give you directions. Thank you. Yes,
okay, Rotarian Smart. I'll see Lagos West. You have the floor, please. Rotarian Smart, are you there?
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay, good evening, sir. I greet everyone there, most especially my past district governor, sir.
Please
with
go
this
ahead.
orientation, thank you. With this orientation, I'm so glad and I'm happy to be a Rotarian. But I find it difficult convincing people to be a Rotarian. I want to believe that many of people are being a careful giver, not a cheerful giver. I don't know why it's so difficult for them to join, because I can use myself as an example. When I was approached, I was gladly to just being a member. My name is Rotenani Bukunluwa Adeyemi from Rotary Club of Ijoku. Sorry for not introducing myself earlier. So as I was saying, how can I put more effort in bringing people to join Rotary? Because all my efforts to bring people to Rotary is just like they are seeing us that we are wasting our time, despite the fact of all the explanation I'm trying to give them. I'm even using myself as an example for them that I've gaining a lot in being a Rotarian, this and that, but they are being careful, of, I don't know, please. I think you are able to understand the little I've just said, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Lieutenant Adeshola. Apparently, we cannot all be Rotarians. So I will still continue. I will still advise that you continue in your quest, to get the right person into Rotary. You have been invited, just like one of our facilitators said, and we are also meant to invite people. So there are quite a lot of people there who are also willing to join. I will advise that you read more of Rotary literatures so that you understand the concepts and you understand Rotary the more, so that you know the exact word to use to market your potentials members. But like I said, we are 1.2. We want more members, but at the same time, not everybody can. We want to be a Rotarian, but I still want to say that we have quite a lot of them. We have seen members who has gained a lot. Even this Rotary year, I've been to clubs that have inducted 13 new Rotarians. 13 prospective members into their clubs. I have seen even more than that in so many of my visits to clubs. So I want to say that please make your club very vibrant And the best way to bring people into joining your club is by inviting them to be part of your fellowship, which is expected to be very exciting. I mean, entertaining, and of course, also inspiring. So somebody mentioned, if we were at the session we had this morning, one of our facilitators mentioned that he invited a man to just his fellowship, not to come and join Rotary, but just to fellowship. But he said that.
Excuse me, sir. When we bring them, at the point of telling them that you can't be a Rotarian without your due, that was the time they would decide to back out.
Please let us get the right people. Those that can afford Rotary. You should also do your background work and search, to make sure that the person you want to introduce to Rotary can afford Rotary. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Take you, Jerus, then we take Olushola, then we wrap up this event. This sessions. Jerus, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate the learning session. I just want to ask a question that has been a big challenge in my head. What, in your opinion, is the way to manage this issue of retention? We'll keep having people come, people go like that. Thank you.
My district governor.
Thank you, ma.
Can you permit me to say something?
Go ahead, ma.
Thank you. My fellow Rotarians in the house. Many a times when we are invited to participate in many webinars, seminars that are even virtual, they're not even physical ones. We do not key into this. These questions, I'm sure, it's been overflowed by as many presentations that have been going, especially this Rotary month of August. You will have learned different techniques as provided by different facilitators, taught across different places. So I want to say that, please, once you see that they have posted something on the Rotarians platform or the 9111 platform, please always try to be part of these virtual learning seminars. You will get answers to many of these questions. This is why you're asking. I'm sure the DG cannot even finish answering the question tonight. You understand? So please let's be part of all our learning seminars, no matter what it takes us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma, for that response. And like she said, this may not be the appropriate platform to ask such a question. Engagement is key, Let us make our clubs very vibrant. Let people have club experience when they come. You understand? We'll retain as many as we can, as many as possible. So, Jerus, we'll take your privately. We can also engage, and we are in the membership mode. I know quite a lot of facilitations and a program has been put in place to talk about membership engagement, which you will call retention, and of course, attraction and all the rest. So please take your time to also be part of this so that you can also adopt what some other clubs are doing by retaining their members. Thank you. We'll take the last one, Olushola Fadipe.
Good evening, fellow Rotarian. My name is Rotarian Olushola Fadipe. I'm calling all the way from Canada. This is an awesome presentation and wonderful orientation. I feel like Rotary Club of Abeokuta Metro.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. My quick question, sir. One of my questions has been answered, and this another one pending. I want to ask: is there any rules or any guide that guide the Rotary Club or meeting from the normal visual physical meeting? Like, is there any other one? Like, when we are doing meeting like this, are we all allowed to put on our camera, or we're all allowed to do something different? I just want to know. Maybe it's what I'll be able to be interested in.
You are a member of a traditional club, Rotary Club of
Yes. Yes. But I'm currently out
Yes.
of the country, so I just want to start joining the e-meeting.
All right. Your club should be encouraged. I know I should be encouraged to also have hybrid meetings where some are in persons, they are the meeting venue, while some of you can be online. But like you said,
Okay.
if you wish to join an e-club, which is virtually, which is a virtual club where meetings are held online, then you may wish to transfer your membership. There are quite a number of them around the E-Club of Maryland. And there's also one, being organized now in Abeokuta called the E-Club Gateway Abeokuta Provisional. But what I want to say is that as regard your questions, there's no rule, but it is only ethical when you are in a club meeting, especially when you belong to an e-club where you cannot see yourself physically. It is only ethical that you turn on your camera so that your friends that are all over the world, will be able to identify you and all that. But if peradventure there are situations, maybe you are at work or somewhere and you cannot turn on your camera, you should take an apology, and that one is left for club rules, in-house rules. So we can't say at this forum if it's compulsory for you to turn on your camera or not. But like I would say, for every meeting, it is always very ideal to have your camera turned on. So thank you very much. I think we can close the meeting. Yeah, thank you very much. I think we can close this facilitation now. I want to thank everybody that are here present this evening, most especially our prospective members. I have expected one of you to have raised one question or the other, but I can see quite a number of you here. And I want to say that the journey has started. After this orientation sessions, I expect that now we'll move back to our various provisional clubs to kickstart our charter process. Like I want to reiterate, the dues is very important. And I want to say that an average, somebody asked just at the chat room of how much it could cost a Rotarian, per annum in terms of dues. And I want to say that an average club, because should do a minimum of about 220 to 250 thereabout. What belongs to the Rotary International, I want to emphasize that, is about $101 per Rotarian per annum. $101. And the present exchange rate is 1,532. So if you look at that, it's an average of about 160,000 naira. District dues per Rotarian is also added here. Then this 101 is made up of your semi-annual. You are expected to pay an average of about $41 per every 6 months, per half of the year. And let me also quickly remind us that our Rotary year runs from July 1st to June 30th. So it's an average of $41 per Rotarian per half year. Then you are meant to subscribe to the Rotary International magazines, the Rotarians. And if you subscribe to the digital copy, every Rotarian is expected to do that. It will cost about $18, and there are other little charges of $1 for Council of Legislation and all the rest. If you total them together, it's going to give you about $101, per person. Then this is aside from the district dues, which is also added. A Rotarian is expected to pay 12,500, and there are other charges that are also added to this. So there's no way a club will not spend an average of about 200,000 naira on a Rotarian per annum. So I will just want to say, for the purpose of those of us who are in the provisional clubs, account numbers has been given to your club advisors. We should start to pay so that we can start our charter process. I want to thank all the 10 provisional clubs that are represented here. I look forward to inducting you as Rotarians very soon. I thank you very much. I must thank my district leaders that are here, starting from, once again, my immediate past district governor, Dr. Wole Kukoyi, my district governor-elect, Lieutenant Bukola Bakari, my district governor nominee, Lieutenant Samaye Tutu, our district membership chair, Lieutenant PDG Bola Oyebade, and of course, the chair attraction, and one of the hosts of today, the chairman, New Club Development, Past Assessor Governor Ben Okumale. I thank Lieutenant Mike Evion, my district secretary, and of course, not the last, but the last, may I also quickly also thank the organizers of this program, our district learning facilitators and the district learning committee, in conjunction with the membership committee. All of you, I want to say a very big thank you. We look forward to receiving all our prospective members into Rotary very soon. I thank you very much. Please, it's an oversight here. I've not mentioned your name and you are online. You know, I can see Rotary Past Assistant Governor Solu Sotunde. I thank you for joining us in this program. I thank everyone, and I hope that this is a good point to end this particular orientation class. I want to thank you very much. I wish you the very best, and I look forward to see you as Rotarians within the next few weeks. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, my governor. Thank you very much.
On that note, may I declare this orientation class closed. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, DG. Thank
my
you,
DG,
everyone,
bye.
for joining. God bless you.
Thank you, bye.
Good night, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, DG. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night, ma.
Good night,
sir.
oh.
Yes, ma. Mommy Koshaleri, good night, ma. Love you, ma.
Good night, thank you.
Yes, ma.
Nice weekend. Nice weekend.
Thank you, ma. Bye.
So, congratulations for me, then. So, everyone did one place for that, or one book. There's what he did now. Máa ṣí lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ mi ní pépọ̀. Máa ṣí tọ́ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Mo máa ṣí lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ mi. Wo, àti ìlágbára o, títí bọ́ọ̀bọ̀ òjò tó túbọ̀ ṣọ.